Hey guys, welcome to another Minecraft video. Today we're doing Redstone. And it's actually going to be, well, I'm reacting, kind of-ish, to a video by Solitary Gaming that he posted about a year ago, where he was trying to do Redstone. Didn't turn out so well. So, I'm going to be doing some of the designs he did. Also, I made this. So, first, they made something that was a chest that would drop all the items that you put into it back out. Editor me here, here's the exact clip describing what the project was.
All right, Jimmy, here's my redstone challenge for you. Make a device where you can input items into a chest, and every single one of them will spit right back out a dropper.
What?
Good luck, buddy.
What?
So, first we're gonna need the dropper. We're gonna put, oh, wrong button. We're gonna put that there. And we're gonna have the chest there. So the chest's gonna drop all its stuff in the dropper. Now this is the tricky part. I think if we have the comparator here, it's gonna figure out that there's stuff in here, if there's stuff in there. So then, if I do that, that should take the output and that should take the output and put it back in there so that it will get powered, and this should power that so that it doesn't, so it'll just turn off and on. But we are going to test this, so let's see. Okay, maybe lower the... Alright, so it's gonna spit it all back out. It might take a minute. But it appears that it is working as intended. Alright guys, so yeah, that did work. It stopped shooting them out, it's all empty. Alright, the next one he made was something that will change a blue fire for a regular fire. So, editor me here, here's the clip of this one too.
Okay, I have a fun little redstone contraption challenge for you. Let's see if you can have an orange fire. You flip the lever and your orange fire turns to blue fire. And then for bonus points, when you unflip the lever, your blue fire turns back to orange fire. Make me proud, Jimmy. You can do it.
Looks like we're gonna need this and this for the regular and blue fires. We're gonna need that one sticky piston, and we're probably gonna need a lever. So let's see if we can design this. So first we have our lever, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna use cobblestone. Actually, regular stone's better. Okay, so we're gonna have stone. Oh, that froze for a sec. We're gonna have stone as our little spot for our fire. So we're building with the stone, and we're gonna need a spot for that and a spot for that. And we're gonna have our sticky pistons, which are gonna push those over. And we are also going to need a dispenser. So we have our dispenser. Just gonna put a block on top of there. And we'll need a lot of flint and steels. But I guess one will work, because why wouldn't it? Okay, so we have our lever. And we'll probably need one of these to be the opposite of the other one. So this is powering this, which is powering this. And then this will go over here. So if I flip those switches, if I flip the switch, it's supposed to be. Should be. Maybe. Alright, that's powered. And for some reason this isn't powering. So maybe that. I'm just going to get this out of the way. So we're going to have an observer checking to see if the redstone switch is on or off. And if I have redstone coming out of it, and it leads here, let's just add a delay because I want to. So, yep, the orange fire is working. Maybe. Why isn't this working? Okay. You know what? Oh, wait. Let's try having it over here. Then move that down there. Okay. Alright, why is this one not extending? Okay, that definitely did something. Oh, it made it blue, but then because of the extension, it's not working. So why is this not pushing? Right now it's pushed, and then this didn't push. So we need to figure out a way to make this and this extend it, and this extend at the same time. Which seems like a bit of a problem. Alright guys, I figured out why this wasn't working. This piston, for some reason, needs a block update in order to actually extend. So, I hooked up this observer to this observer. So when this notices that this is turned on or off, this will get a block update telling it that it's, like, if this turns on, this isn't gonna extend because this was in its way. But if I do this block update, it will extend. And so, this right here, because of the delay, the fire still works. So, we have officially made a contraption to switch between blue and regular fire. And the final thing that was showcased in his video was a pulse extender that would last for 4 seconds or longer.
Hey Jimmy, how you doing? Tango here. I've got a little redstone challenge for you. Make me a pulse extender, okay? In other words, you're gonna get an input that is a very short pulse on for less than a second. Make me a little circuit that will receive that short pulse and keep that pulse active for, we'll say, at least 4 seconds in any way you can. Good luck.
So, I think that we can do that one in a very similar way that he did. We would need... Where's a redstone lamp? Oh, there it is. So we'll need a pressure plate too. So, we're gonna have our pressure plate here as our input for the redstone. And the comparators. I think 4 on each side should probably be enough. And basically the reason, for anybody who doesn't know redstone, the reason these work as pulse extenders, basically making the redstone last longer, is because this takes the input and puts it out, so then it just continues and it just goes down by 1 right here. So every 4 ticks it goes down by 1, and there's like 20 ticks, so it goes down by 5 bits every second, which isn't that much. So if we do this, it will last for a good amount of time. But see, it's slowly fading and then it's gone, which we have now made every contraption from his video. So now we're gonna test some other contraptions, just like Mumbo does. Oops. Don't mind me. So, I'm thinking next we are going to make a secret door into this mountain. This one right here. So, well, not really a mountain. It's just a hill. But we're gonna make a secret door right here. But, how to do that? So first we just need some room for the actual redstone. So I'm just gonna dig out this little hole. Oh. I'll cover that. So now we have a little area. So first we are going to need not observers. Actually, maybe observers. Okay. If... Hold on. What? Oh. I'm gonna need to move this backwards. Alright. So we have our base idea right here. And I'm just gonna grab a dirt block. No, not grass. Dirt. There. So then we have this spot, which is going to be our, Alright. This is where the redstone line is going through. Let's just make this. So we have our redstone here. And we're gonna need a pulse extender, like we did with the last contraption. So we're just gonna pretend this is part of the regular terrain. It's right here. but I think just one on each side should be enough for what we're doing. We are going to have this here. And that is our power. And I accidentally messed up. Because we want this to... We want our pulse extender to turn it off and close it, not to open it. So, if I do this correctly, which means I'm gonna have to destroy this, but if I'm doing this correctly, that power this line of redstone right here. Well, I was kind of right. It did power that line of redstone, which is a start. But we need to ensure that it also powers the other pistons. Because, as you can see, it only powered the bottom row, but we also need the top row powered. And if I remember this correct, then putting this right here, well, actually, if I put redstone here and have the redstone go up here, I think it powers it all. Yes, it does. So, then, here comes the real problem. If I step on this, I didn't hook it up. If I stand on this, those pistons didn't get powered to retract these blocks. Which means that I am doing something wrong. I am assuming that I just don't need the observers. However, I'm not sure about that. So if we get rid of the observers, that mostly seems to be working. Oh. How did that one break? There we go. Alright. So that gives us plenty of time to walk through, but that's not extending. So, we're going to need another line of redstone coming out of here. But first we're going to cover this up so that it doesn't look weird at all. Well, it's still gonna look kind of weird because hills aren't shaped like this in Minecraft. But it's fine. But if I do that, then I don't need those. So, and let's just cover that. And we have the first half of it done. Then we need something that is actually powering these pistons right here. because these retract correctly, but we need this to extend to cover these blocks right here. And it probably looks better if I use dirt. Anyway, so we need something to do this. So I am going to have another line of redstone so that when these are powered, so is that. So I'm just gonna open this up a bit and make sure that it's actually possible to get that redstone there. Alright. We have the redstone connecting to this spot. However, I have a feeling I did something wrong. Because if I did this correct, then that would have been powered. So I need that. That was probably a major problem in what I did. Then, if I do that, that's powered. So if I do this, I think that is working. But now we need to know, does it retract? No, at least not in time. Because this and this need a power delay so that it lasts a little longer, so that in theory, this is, once again, in theory, it can work. And let's just fill in the empty space because nobody likes a weirdly shaped tunnel. So, now, this looks like pretty much just a regular hill with a wooden pressure plate. So if we stand here, it gives us plenty of time to walk through, fill in the tunnel so it doesn't look that weird, and let's give it some lighting. And this could be your secret base or mine. This is... and I ran into a problem. Now, I need a way to get a signal to that over there. So we're gonna have to go down by one more. And place that. So if we have it down here. Uh-oh. Well, we've got it most of the way. Alright, is this... Ew. No. Okay. If we connect we're gonna need a way to connect redstone. Oh, wait, that was easy. I just can't fit through. Anyway, so we have the redstone almost completely hooked up. We need that. Maybe give it just a slight delay, or just to make sure it actually works. If I do this, it works. Alright. So, now, if I do that, I can get through. Hold on. Let's just bring this all so that now, in theory, if I step on this pressure plate, it opens. And I can leave my secret base. Hold on, what happened to my dirt? Why isn't that firing? Why isn't it working?
Later.
It works. I figured it out. It works now. Yes! So, I made it work. The bottom extends slightly after the top one, as you can probably tell just from that. But the way that I fixed our problem, which was that these two dirt blocks weren't extending fast enough, so that would just extend in power without the dirt, and it would just look weird. So, I added that, which I basically just made the tunnel have a little bit of a C shape in order to get room for this. I would have put redstone here, except for some reason that was powering one of the pistons in the wrong way, making it so it wouldn't work. So I fixed that, and this right here is just causing this to have a block update. So, now everything's fixed, which means my simple redstone door, which turned out to not be so simple, works. Except for when I accidentally do this. By the way, this is the first time this has happened, so no, it's not a common occurrence. I don't know what happened there. Probably from me stepping on the redstone over and over and over, but I think we've figured out how to make this. And I will probably put a world download in the description. The coordinates are over here, 114, negative 114, because I just don't like the spawn over there. That's not a good spot for redstone. This was a little better of a spot. So, thank you guys very much for watching, and if you have any other ideas for redstone, put them in the comments, and maybe I will create them. I will see you next time, and I'll see you online, gamers.